refund of the salary has been made. How many times these persons will be victimized? I mean, how many times these persons will be penalized? Your lordships have.
If they are the product of fraud and cheating,
They are the fraud of.
They have to face the consequences.
No, fraud and product. That's the reason they have faced the consequences.
Yes, 29th May. Rule.
No person shall be eligible for 3 Roman 5.
3 Roman 5.
These are the disqualification.
Yes.
No person shall be eligible for selection for appointment unless he is a citizen of India. B. No person shall be eligible for selection for appointment if he is convicted by any court of law.
Yes.
Conviction, if there is a conviction. But years together, 5 years, 4 years, matter would be kept pending in the criminal cases, and the citizens, boys and children of these people of state of West Bengal will be remain in a limbo condition. Is it acceptable also?
Now, Mr. Bandyopadhyay, please come to Schedule 1.
Yes, madam. 108.
Then Schedule 2, not Schedule 1, Schedule 2.
Schedule 2, 123. Schedule 2. Yes, academic.
Then written marks, the marks which were allotted previously, that has been changed. Previously, it was.
Kindly come to me that written examination OMR.
Previously, it was 55 plus
now it has been
plus 10. Now it is 60 plus 10 plus 10 plus 10.
60
now, if court proceeds on the premise that it is within the domain of the recruiting authority to frame rules in rules, court will not enter into this issue. But what is pinching this court is this.
Yes.
Come to Schedule 1, this prior teaching experience 10. Please see prior under Schedule 2, then capital A1, 2, 2A, then 2B, prior teaching experience 10.
Yes.
Have you found?
Yes. Prior teaching experience 10 marks.
So written examination 60 marks, then academics 10 marks.
Yes.
Then apart from 10, oral interview 10, lecture demonstration 10. Very good. Prior teaching experience 10. That these tainted candidates who have lost their job by the dint of the order of the Honorable Supreme Court judgment dated 3rd of April 2025, with an observation that they are the product of cheating and egregious violations of the law, they are to get the benefit of this prior teaching experience.
Can I say?
Yes.
My lord, if the question is, once you have tainted, then you can't get any chances in life, then it's a different thing. That you hold it. Once it has been declared tainted, this generation, these people will never get a chance to record it. I don't mind. I will say to that. But according to me, and this 10% rules is not a new one. It was earlier also there, pre-2016.
No, I am not questioning this rule. I am questioning that if this candidates are to be permitted by submitting application to be considered, then whether these tainted candidates are also going to get these marks of 10 for their experience in past service.
I hope, my lord, your lordships know that de jure doctrine. Suppose a district judge appointment is dismissed or appointment is held null and void or cancelled by the judiciary, his judgment will go.
That whether the situation is equated with this.
I am talking about principle of law.
It's not a similar situation.
I am talking about principle of law.
When the Supreme Court in paragraph 45 onwards has specifically directed.
Your lordship hold it. I don't mind.
Directed.
Your lordship hold it. I don't mind. But I am, my lord, kindly see. Let me be very clear to your lordship. I am open to all. It's an open category. Whoever will succeed, whoever will not succeed, they will get the appointment. So far, the age relaxation is concerned, only the untainted candidates will avail. Neither the tainted candidates nor the unsuccessful candidates will get this chance. All the candidates will not get the chance, as if all talented candidates are coming. No. Answer is no. Have they given in the petition how many talented candidates will get chances?
No, anxiety of the court is this, that the order of the Supreme Court has to be followed in its true letter and spirit.
My lord.
Where Supreme Court has said that these benefits are to be granted only in connection with the next selection process, which is confined to the, not in the same language, as it appears that it is confined to the untainted candidates. Then where is the bar you have claimed in your rules or in your notification that tainted candidates will not be permitted?
My lord, I do not read. Kindly excuse me, my lord. Just with greatest respect, deepest respect to your lordships, my lord. With deep respect to your lordships, my lord, I do not read the lines that the tainted candidates have been debarred to appear in the examinations. Tainted candidates.
Tainted.
I am submitting. My stand is very clear. My stand is, it is open to all. Open to all. Unsuccessful, tainted, untainted, everyone.
Very well, Mr. Bandyopadhyay.
And
I have noted your submission and any other point.
my lord, and kindly note that if it is said, so far 2016 selection process, only the untainted candidates will avail the opportunity, then tainted and unsuccessful, all are barred.
Yes, any other.
My lord, can there be double punishment? Article 2020, Article 2021. Refund of salary has been made, service has been terminated. Finished. No age benefit. Now, can they not sit in the examination with competition? Only these persons will be benefited. Those who are did not get the chance, because here they are the litigant. Only litigants will get the benefits.
These 2 points you have argued in details.
Yes.
Any other point?
My lord, any other points, means, my lord, I have to argue. If I have to argue to the rules is rule.
No, regarding, I am expressing my mind.
My lord.
So that in order to
My
cut
lord,
short the interview,
Yes.
regarding this allotment of marks and this 40-45% court will not enter. It's a policy decision. Court will not enter into this issue. What is troubling this court is whether the tainted candidates will be permitted to participate or not.
Yes.
That I am hearing you. And please address this court on the point that how far this court can go with in view of the order passed by the Supreme Court on 17th April 2025 fixing timing.
But my lord, first of all, my lord, kindly just excuse, since it's a discussion aware, your lordship is finally deciding the matter, or?
Yes, I will finally decide.
Okay. Now, my lord, my submission would be, I have made my first submission regarding tainted and untainted. The court will not interfere. If the court interferes, then the my lord, that 3rd July, 3rd April order will be interfered with. We will not be able to do it by 31st December, whatever it may be. And the persons who are appointed in view of the Supreme Court's order, they have to go. After 31st December,
if the time schedule is extended.
If your lordships can do it, can't do it.
No. Court will not going to extend the time schedule.
Then these questions we will not discuss, because it will be discussed in the Supreme Court. It will be discussed in the Supreme
But certainly court can enter into the arena where court finds that a Supreme Court order is not being complied with in its
Court. Sure. If your lordship strikes up,
entering the time schedule.
My lord, kindly see, if your lordships hold that this rule is bad, your lordship can strike it down. I am not saying that your lordship doesn't have the power. We have been asked to file an affidavit, we have filed the affidavit. There is a proceeding, my lord, pending before the Supreme Court under Article 32 of the petition, challenging the same rules. Filed on 10th June 2025. Details proceeding, a petition under Article 32 is, and also an contempt petition has been filed. Whether we have violated the Supreme Court judgment order.
No, but what
The inquiry which your
what
lordships
court
are
is
making.
thinking that keeping this selection process alive in terms of the time schedule fixed by the Honorable Supreme Court, court can debar the tainted candidates from participating.
Therefore, your lordship invalidating the rule in another way.
In order to maintain, in order to for the purpose of strict observations of the strict compliance of the directions of the Supreme Court.
My lord, that's your lordship. My lord, then in that case, your lordship, if your lordship hold that the
That is what court is thinking.
court is thinking
That without, because court cannot tinker with the, you are absolutely correct, Mr. Bandyopadhyay, that court cannot tinker with the time schedule fixed by the Honorable Supreme Court. And what you have said, that is also to be taken into consideration. If time schedule is extended, then these persons who are untainted and those who are appointed, whose appointments have
if
been
your
extended
lordship,
till 31st, they will lose their job. So therefore, within the parameters of the order passed by the Supreme Court, as well as taking note of the steps taken by the recruiting authority relating to issuance of recruitment rules as well as recruitment notification, court can debar the tainted candidates from.
my lord, kindly, if your lordship doesn't accept my submission,
Yes.
kindly accept one submission that accepting untainted candidates, no one can make the application. In that case, whether tainted or whether unsuccessful candidates.
Accepting untainted candidates.
Whether it is a tainted or whether it is unsuccessful, they also cannot make application. They cannot also make it because their party has not been scrutinized. Scrutinization only for so far that party. If your lordships, kindly excuse me, Miller, if your lordships holds it, although I have a total disagreement, with great respect,
Yes,
I have a
yes,
disagreement.
that you can always.
I have with great respect, I have a disagreement.
Yes, yes.
If your lordship hold it, that paragraph only gives the chance to the untainted candidates with age reluctant to apply. In that case, neither the tainted nor the unsuccessful candidates also can make the application. But I am submitting, it is open to all, only
Your interpretation
That's-
is in connection with
Yes,
paragraph 46.
yes.
We have submitted.
and my lord, in that case, your lordships would be imposing double punishment. Already one punishment, termination, and the refund of the salary has been made. How many times these persons will be victimized? I mean, how many times these persons will be penalized? How many times? Have your lordships have?
If they are the product of fraud and cheating,
They are the fraud of.
they have to face the consequences.
No, fraud and product. That's the reason they have faced the consequences. Therefore, your lordship, if your lordship suggests that no, once you have imprisonment of 3 years, you are not entitled to enjoy any facilities of the society. Does it not violate Article 21 of the Constitution? My submission would be, once they have been tainted, their services have been terminated, they have been penalized to refund their salary, finished, chapter is finished. If they are no age relaxation, if they are eligible according to the qualification, I mean experiences, that the age criteria, they will sit in the examination. Thereafter, another things will be seen. These are my submissions.
Yes.